recorded live in Jacksonville, Florida. This is Trivial Warfare. More than just a pub quiz, Trivial Warfare is your gateway to a worldwide trivia community. Join your hosts, Jonathan.
We just described Ric Flair as Neanderthal Man and Planet of the Apes.
Carmela.
That would irritate the hell out. I'm like, I just want my groceries. My ice cream is melting.
Ben.
4 halogens in that list? Oh my God.
You're like, it's not the halogens. I'm like, no, Ben, no.
Those damn halogens got me again.
Aaron.
I haven't started cooking more, but I have started thinking about cooking more, so I've looked at a lot of recipes for things. Mostly cocktails.
Zahkia.
I'm a very happy evil genius.
Yeah.
And Nick.
For all the listeners out there, if you spend enough money, you can be where I am today.
And the rest of the Trivial Warfare Army for another week of fun and games. Now here's your host, Jonathan Oakes.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Trivial Warfare. We are the podcast that takes the pub quiz out of the pub and brings it home to you. My name is Jonathan, and I am here today with Zahkia Mendoza. Hello, Zahkia.
Hello, Jonathan. How are ya?
I'm a little bit under the weather, honestly.
Oh, no.
I got sick of you guys last week, apparently. Yeah, no, I left Chicago last week, and each day after leaving you guys, I got sicker and sicker and sicker until Friday at night and Saturday all day were pretty bad. But I'm on the upswing now.
That's great. Hopefully I can pick you up a little bit.
I doubt it. Usually you knock me down. Zahkia, we have some awesome guests today. First up, Mr. Paul Boyer is here. Hey, Paul.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, sir. Sara Roundtree is with us. Hello, Sara.
Hi, everybody.
And Kent Buxton is here today. Hello, Kent.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Guys, I want to get to know each of you a little bit better. Paul, we're going to start with you. Please tell everybody where you're from, what you do, and something fun about yourself.
Okay, my name's Paul Boyer. I live in Schenectady, New York. I keep busy, and something fun about myself. I guess I'll give a little trivia-related anecdote. At a pub quiz, I once won a tomato for tying the best knot, which is not something that happens at most pub quizzes, I think. So that was an interesting night, so to speak.
Can you tell us what knot you tied?
Yeah, well, the thing was, there was like a round on knots. So I just gave us a piece of rope and said, tie this knot, tie that, which I thought was kind of a neat thing, though.
Wow.
Maybe a little sort of niche for some people, but having worked on tall ships for a while, it was right up my alley. And so I think I won that round. And then they said, we have this heirloom tomato here, and whoever ties what we think is the best knot wins this tomato. And I thought, well, that's weird. But also I tied a combination of a Spanish bowline and a carrick bend.
Wow.
And Spanish bowline is like 2 loops. It kind of looks like, turn it around, it looks like kind of like a rabbit. So I did that. And then a carrick bend is this very decorative kind of, looks like a sort of Irish sort of, those Irish little sort of wave, things.
And you combined these 2 knots into a single knot?
Well, into one on top of the other, sort of. So the carrick bend sort of made the bunny stand up a bit. Anyway, it won pretty handily, I think. So everything else just wrapped around. So,
honest to God, man, I think that you might be the best knot tire in the Trivial Warfare Army. You literally are able to name multiple knots and tie multiple knots and then riff on tying knots into a unique thing. That is far beyond the average knot tying ability.
I guess. My one skill, I guess.
Well, Paul, we are happy to have you. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks.
All right, Sara, tell everybody where you're from, what you do, and something fun about yourself.
Hi, I'm Sara. I am from Washville, Georgia, a little suburb out of Atlanta. I am a human resources and payroll coordinator for a library at a major university. And something fun about myself is that I recently went on a European trip.
Ooh, where did you go?
Yeah. We went to Greece and then Italy and then back to Greece again.
Yeah?
It was fantastic.
Yeah, what kind of stuff did you focus on while you were there?
Well, we went to basically touristy stuff for the first portion. We went to Athens, where we visited the Acropolis and Parthenon. And then we went to Florence, where we saw David, which is beautiful, and did food tours in both places. And then from the last portion, we went to a little beach town near Athens, about 20 miles away from Athens, called Artemis, where we just chilled on the beach, and it was so nice.
That sounds like a really well-planned vacation, because you get the, I got to see my once-in-a-lifetime stuff, but you also gave yourself a chance to relax before having to come home.
It was awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations for that. All right. Well, Sarah, it is great to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
Great to be here. Thank you.
And Kent, tell everybody where you're from, what you do, and something fun about yourself.
I'm Kent Buxton. I'm originally from St. Louis, now living in newly liberated DMV area, the police state of DC. I am a doctor out here, and let's see, something fun. Well, we just, more fun for me since I did not get the con crud. Was SporkleCon last weekend. And Sunday night, so about a week ago, we did go to the 20-sided tavern.
Yeah, we did.
It was an amazing time.
That was so fun.
So cool. One of the players, I don't remember her last name, Anjali, is one of the. She does, I think, some things with Critical Role.
She's done multiple different Exandria Unlimited stuff and a couple of guest spots in major campaigns.
So that was pretty cool.
That was really freaking cool. And your lovely wife Rachel got to get on stage. And roll the giant die.
He rolled the die to start everything off, and it was a success. A 7 was a success.
It was that was way more fun than it had any right to be. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that good of a show.
Yeah, I think it was even better. That was the second time I'd seen it. I think it was even better that time.
Yeah. So to put it in perspective, you might think, oh, you're a D&D guy. Of course, you think it's great. My wife, Sara, is not a D&D person at all. She doesn't get it. She had a blast. She loved it. So that if you ever have a chance to go see 20-sided tavern, you should. It's a lot of fun. And Kent, we are super glad that you are here to join us today.
Thank you.
Guys, this is going to be episode number 548. 548. That means we are on the main feed. I want to say hello and thank you to everyone who is listening today. Remember, if you like this and you're like, I wish they released episodes more than every 2 weeks. It'd be really nice to have more. I'm here to tell you, you've been missing out. There are episodes every week. You just need to sign up as a lieutenant or higher. Lieutenant or higher, I think. No, I think it's sergeant or higher, actually. I think it's sergeant. Sergeant sounds right. Yeah, it sounds right to me, too. Sergeant or higher in the Trivial Warfare Army by going to trivialwarfarearmy.com. Signing up, you will get access to a RSS feed that you plug into your podcast listening app, and you'll get our every other week shows that you've been missing out on. So give that a try today. Today's episode is going to be me and Paul versus Kent and Sara. Zahkia is hosting.
We need to warm it up.
Beep, beep. That's the second time I've done that in like a month. What is happening?
It had such great flow. It was flowing. I was right there with you. Like, it's starting to sound a little like we've missed something.
Guys, that is the second time in probably 5 recordings that I've done that same thing. I don't know why. But yes, it is not time to start the game. It is time to start the Warm It Up Quiz.
It's time to warm it up on Trivial Warfare today. And there's only one person who can warm it up for the TWA, and that's Chris. And sometimes Jonathan.
All right. Today's Warm It Up Chris is brought to you by a meme that was floating around.
Oh, God.
It's a doable meme, I promise. Maybe a month or so ago, the New York Times had their list of 100 greatest movies of the 21st century, and everyone was adding their top 10. And I was like, my movies like oscillate between grisly horror and the best feel-good movies of your life. But I wondered how many people actually went through and looked at the list. So that is going to be our Warm It Up Chris today. So I've got the top 25 that made the list of New York Times 100 greatest movies of the 21st century. So we can just go through and see if we can knock out these top 25 movies. I have randomized an order, and Sarah, you're up first.
I'm going to guess Lord of the Rings. Do I have to be specific? Or
You have to. There's 3 of them.
Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
So, yes, you have to be specific, but not for the top 25. It is not in there.
No. Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
Okay.
I know, right?
Okay.
Right.
None of them?
None of them.
Okay.
There's a bias.
Yes. You have to think like New York Times bias. If whatever you mention, that'll be.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Kent, you're up next.
I believe Parasite is on there somewhere.
Parasite is number 1.
Yep.
All right, Jonathan, you're up.
I have a feeling that I'm going to do poorly in this category, but I'll guess Mad Max Thunder Road.
Do you mean Fury Road?
Fury Road. That is what I mean. Yes.
Yes. That is number 11 on the list.
Hey, I got one.
There you go.
I'm warm. I should stop now. Can't keep going. That's enough for me.
Paul, you're up.
I had 3 written down and 2 are gone already. So I'll go with Dunkirk.
Dunkirk. I like that movie, but it's not in the top 25. Sarah.
What about Everything Everywhere All at Once?
That was definitely in my top 10, not in the top 25.
Wow.
Dude. Man.
I think it is on the list, but they had it somewhere like low, like in the 90s. I'm like, that's not right.
That's where it belongs.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
That movie had a very clear message that they could have told in 2 minutes.
So that movie had me ugly crying, like snotty, nasty on an airplane. So yes, one of my faves. We did Sarah. Kent, you're up.
I'm going to go with another foreign film because the New York Times was Drive My Car there.
That's another one that I expected, but it's not on there. But foreign films are not a bad way to think. Jonathan.
I don't know any of these. Let's go with Moonlight.
Moonlight, number 5.
I'm on fire, y'all.
All right, Paul, got a guess?
Yeah, my last Christopher Nolan guess was not good, so I'll go with another because I bet he's in there somewhere. I'll say Inception.
I wish.
Really?
No Inception in the top 25, but
That really deserves a place there. I think that's a great movie.
I agree. Sarah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say La La Land.
Yeah. You guys are really hitting at the types of movies that you should be guessing at, just not the ones.
Okay.
I got one. And come around me, I'm going to get this next one. Again.
Okay.
Nice.
I have an idea.
I'm not going to.
All right, Kent, you got anything?
Let's try Little Miss Sunshine.
That is my favorite movie of all time. It is not on here.
No.
And it made me mad.
Boy, you really made it sound like it was going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is another Sunny movie on this list. Let's just say that. Jonathan, you're up.
I'm really wondering. So there's 2 genres that haven't been used at all yet, right? Because we're all thinking it's going to be artsier. There's the whole superhero genre, and then there's animated genres, right? And I am trying to figure out what the absolute best animated movie from this last 25 years is. And that's a really tall order. That's going to be a pretty great movie. I'm going to take a stab at this pool and say Frozen.
No.
Okay. All right. Oh, I think I might have just thought of one I should have guessed, though. I could have gone a different direction.
Hold on to it. I will say
I
there's
will.
one animated movie in the top 25. As far as I see, there are no real superhero Marvel type situations here.
Okay.
No Love and Thunder. I didn't make it somehow. Well, there goes my guess. I think I got one here. I'm up now, I think.
Yep, you are.
I didn't see this, but I think I got really good reviews. I'm going to say Coda.
Oh.
Again, this is the type of movie
Oh my
you'd be
gosh.
guessing, but it's not in the top 25.
I thought I had it there. Thought I had it.
I thought you did too.
Yeah. Sarah.
Okay, so now I'm trying to think of the movie that was about the horrible music teacher that had the guy from Law and Order, but I can't think of that.
Brian Nash was in that.
Yeah.
Brian Nash was in that.
Oh man, let me go Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Asians is not on this list. My goodness, New York Times.
I think
we
I
have
got one.
named some pretty good movies.
You're naming great movies that are likely in the rest of the 100, just not in this upper quartile here. Kent.
Get Out.
Get Out is number 8 on the list.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Jonathan, what is that animated one you had?
I'm going to guess the animated one. I'm hoping it's the right one. The best animated movie in the last 25 years. Shrek.
No.
I disagree. Shrek might be the best animated movie of all time.
Ooh, Gauntlet Throne.
Might be.
Paul.
Well, I got like 4 animated ones written down here. I don't know which to go with. I'm trying to think of what the best picture winners were, because those are usually good guesses, but I can't remember now. And then like late 90s and early 2000s all blend together into one big mass of way too long ago to remember. I doubt this is right. I'm going to say Belfast, though.
No.
I didn't think so.
So before we get into our last round, before the spaghetti at the wall throwing, I will say there is one particular director that shows up in this list at least twice, and he's known for a particular visual style.
Okay. Oh.
And with that, Sarah, do you have a guess?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with Avatar.
No.
That's what I thought she was hinting at, Sarah. You weren't alone on that island.
I know what she's hinting at, I think.
I think it might be another person, maybe.
Okay.
That may have a newer movie.
So that makes me. Well, I'm gonna stay away from Tarantino and I'm gonna try 12 Years a Slave.
No.
Good try.
You're not doing well on this one.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about the lack of warmth. Jonathan.
Honestly, I wrote down, I have a few things written down. I wrote down one thing that maybe you guys can do something with. The one with Casey Affleck is the one that is a thing. Like there is a movie that was very well respected. It was a relationship movie, like something on a cold beach or something. I don't know the name of that movie.
Yes,
but
yes, I know that. Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I'm going to guess Django Unchained.
That is a Tarantino movie. That is not on this list, but
okay.
I just by the way I'm talking, that maybe you can pick up another one.
Okay.
Paul.
All right. I think when you talk about the director with the visual style, I think you're talking about Wes Anderson, maybe. So I put Grand Budapest Hotel.
Grand
wrong one.
No, Grand Budapest Hotel is number 22 on the list.
I hate Wes Anderson movies. Sarah likes it. I'm like, these are terrible.
I like them enough. I don't think there's great as everyone thinks there. I think you're thinking of Manchester by the Sea there.
Yeah,
that's the one I was trying to name.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that on the list?
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, it was very highly regarded. People loved it.
Should we wait for Kent to come back for the spaghetti?
I mean, we can throw some out there. Rachel might be guesting. Hold on.
Rachel?
Hi.
Hey, guest star. Hey.
Hello.
Are you filling in?
I just saw Kent run out of here. I said, oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah. He said he needed to leave for a minute, but we were spitballing. Okay, so while you're here, top 25 movies of the first quarter of the century. We've named a few. We're at the spitballing stage.
This century.
Here. This century.
Yeah, the 21st. First.
Do you have any thoughts? By the way, this is Rachel Shuman, here, guest joining us for a moment. Any thoughts on the top 25 movies of this century?
Avatar.
That was not in there.
Lord of the Rings.
None of those were in there.
Frozen.
That was not in there.
These are all guessed, though.
We guessed all of those.
Rachel,
The Star Wars movies?
No.
Those better not
I
be
think these are all
on
more
there.
hoity-toity than that.
Yeah, these are dictated by the New York Times.
Oh, these are not in terms of gross.
These are not good
no,
movies,
not gross.
right?
These
yeah.
are not gross
No.
sales. These are New York Times is
very,
very, pretentious.
the
list.
best. All right, the artiste.
Yes, a cinephile.
Okay, let's say the artist would be.
Oh, not the artist.
No, that's not on
not
there.
that one.
Jeez. What about Spotlight? Was Spotlight on there?
Spotlight was not. Nope.
The Hurt Locker?
Not the Hurt Locker. These are all movies that are probably in the entire one.
Tangerine?
Oh, deep cut. Nope.
What about Inglorious Bastards?
Inglorious Bastards is number 14. That's the one. A Tarantino one.
So I have 4 animated movies listed here. 2 Pixar, 2 Studio Ghibli. I assume it's one of those. So.
There's a studio. There's a studio.
Okay, Princess Mononoke or whatever, or I forget it's pronounced.
Princess Mononoke?
Mononoke?
That's too early.
Was that too early?
Maybe Spirited Away.
It's
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away.
That was my other guess there.
That's a great movie.
So that was the only animated movie on there then?
Yes.
How do you have, what year was Shrek released? I understand that Spirited Away is well regarded. I've seen it. It's fine.
That was fine.
How is Shrek not on this list?
People hate Smash Mouth.
You know what? That might be it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't you tell us what the rest of the list is, Zahkia?
Yes. So number 2 is a David Lynch movie, Mulholland Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3. Everything good? 3 is I Drink Your Milkshake. There Will Be Blood.
Okay.
Number 4 is a foreign film, In the Mood for Love.
Oh, I've seen that.
Mm-hmm. We got 5, Moonlight. Number 6 is a movie that I have fallen asleep on every time I have tried to watch it. And I've tried to watch it at least 3 times. It is No Country for Old Men.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's anything to do with the
Coen
movie. It's just that one puts me to sleep. I don't explain. Number 7 is another movie I fell asleep on, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh, I like that one. That's
I love that movie.
Yeah.
That's
I did not. Number 10 is my tech catharsis movie, The Social Network.
Yeah.
Literally a top 10 movie in the last 25 years. They're saying The Social Network?
That's really high regard. I got to watch it again.
That's overstating.
David Fincher is the man.
Aaron Sorkin's a great writer. I love Aaron Sorkin.
He is. Number 12 is The Zone of Interest.
That wasn't that good.
That one.
That wasn't very
Number 13 is a favorite of mine, Children of Men.
Oh, yeah, I should have thought.
Number 15 is another foreign film, City of God.
Okay.
Number 16, another foreign film, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Wow, I thought that was the 90s.
No, I remember when that came out.
Yeah.
That was pretty special when that came out. That was
that was a phenomenon.
Yeah, we were like, wow, we never saw anything like that. And then all the movies since then are like that.
Yes. I'm a little surprised no one mentioned number 17. It's very beloved, especially for the time. Number 17 is Brokeback Mountain.
Oh.
Number 18, another foreign film, Y tu mamá también.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God, I thought of that and didn't go with it because I didn't think it would be in the top 25.
I don't know if I would have put it in the top 25, but I did not fall asleep watching it. Number 19 is Zodiac.
Oh, really? Okay.
Number 20 is another one I'm surprised that didn't come up. The Wolf of Wall Street. I did not finish that movie. It gave me too much working and startup PTSD, but yes. Number 21 is another Wes Anderson movie, The Royal Tenenbaums.
Okay.
That's outrageous.
Number 23 is a Richard Linklater movie, A Boyhood, the one that took 10,000 years to make. And
right.
Because they follow the same boy. Number 24 is Her with Joaquin Phoenix.
That was a good movie. That was really good.
My Hollywood girlfriend, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
She's everyone's girlfriend. She's so lovely. And number 25 is Phantom Thread.
Oh, yeah.
On that note, I'm leaving you and returning my husband to you.
Bye, Rachel.
Thanks for guest starring.
Let me say Phantom Menace there for a second.
So, Kent, while you were gone, we heard the rest of the list, and at least half of them should not be anywhere near the list.
Oh, no.
It's not your fault. By the way, the animated movie was not up. It was Spirited Away.
Oh, well, that's great. I love that movie.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's no freaking Shrek, but okay.
No, beg to differ. It's much better.
It's not. So not. All right, guys.
Yeah.
That is your warm it up, Chris, for the episode. And I've already done the intro, so I'm not doing it again. It's time to play the game.
Players. Oh, yeah. Y'all know what time it is. This is Mr. Literature himself, cordially inviting you to the game. This is 6 rounds of trivia goodness. 3 questions per round. Every right answer gets you 10 points. In the middle, we'll take a pause for the cause and ask a midpoint question worth up to 20 juicy points. After round 6, you can wager any or all those points you've been building up and take a shot at the final round. It's a series of theme-based questions we call the Gauntlet. It's just that easy, baby. But this game ain't gonna play itself, players. Let's get it on.
Hell yeah, banana bread. Let's we can go straight into round 1, question 1. Your category is plants. Thai, Genovese, African blue, and Mrs. Burns lemon are all varieties of what culinary herb?
Oh, I guess we're locking in our answer?
Yep.
All right, Kent and Sarah, you can talk aloud.
Yeah, I think we decided too.
Well, sort of, but we can talk it out though. So, because I've never heard of 2 of these things, so
yeah,
I don't. African blue, you would, in a vacuum, I would just say that's a cat, but not, not a culinary herb. So,
yeah, I'm not a cook, so Genovese does kind of jive with what you mentioned.
Yeah,
basil.
I think it's got to be basil. Thai basil is a thing.
Thai basil's a thing. Okay.
Genovese, I could be. Yeah, I don't have a better answer. So
yeah, I don't either. I was like, oh, coriander. I don't know, but yeah, I think basil's good.
Yeah,
I think basil's good.
Lock in with basil.
Okay, Jonathan and Paul, what did you 2 lock in with?
Paul, what were you thinking?
Basil as well, yeah. The Genovese definitely, and then I saw Thai there, which I missed the first time. And Thai basil's got that kind of licoricey taste that's not so great, which I try not to get. I buy basil plants, and sometimes they sneak one of those in somehow, and kind of pisses me off. But, throw it in with other stuff, and make pesto, it all tastes pretty good. So pretty confident on that.
I love that you have such strong basil opinions because the correct answer is indeed basil.
Well done.
Yes, Thai basil is different than Genovese basil, which is known as sweet basil sometimes, and it's usually the basil used in pesto and what have you. African blue basil is like a newer hybrid basil, and Mrs. Burns lemon is specifically a basil that only grows in New Mexico. But yes.
What?
Yes.
That's cray-cray.
Yeah. I love basil. So good. We have some in our backyard. Let's get into round 1, question 2. Your category, Passé en revue.
Ooh, could you spell that?
Yes, PASSERENREVUE.
Grazie.
1 star meaning a very good restaurant in its category, 2 stars for excellent cooking, worth a detour, and 3 stars for exceptional cuisine, worth a special journey, is the ranking system produced by what company?
We're locked in, and if y'all want a 3, 2, 1, we can.
I mean, Sarah, do you just want to 3, 2, 1 this?
Oh, if you know it, go ahead. I was trying to think of it. Go ahead.
Yeah, we can 3, 2, 1 this.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Michelin.
Also, Ken, thank you for counting along with me.
He's not supposed to count along with
I know, that's tough.
The reason that the host counts and nobody else does is that we all have varying delays and we all hear you at the same time. So you counting lets us come in at the same time.
There's process behind this. I didn't know.
Yeah.
But yes, your correct answer is Michelin or Michelin.
It's one of the greatest things. Not the stars, not the restaurants, but the idea that a tire company created a restaurant ranking system to motivate people to drive more, to go out to eat, so that they would need more tires.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
That's why all the first Michelin-starred restaurants are all on dirt roads that were really badly paved with nails and stuff sticking up. So send you down those. And you'd have a Michelin store right next to the restaurant every time.
In Bibidom I trust, you know?
All right, friends, get into round 1, question 3. Your category is gaming. Described as an embodiment of the ideals of Teddy Roosevelt, John Marston is the protagonist and point of view character of what 2010 video game? Its sequel became the 5th best-selling video game of all time.
Meow.
Oh,
meow. Meow.
A singular meow.
Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Are you locking in?
I can lock that one in, but I can.
Sarah, no, please lock in so that we can then talk.
Okay, yeah, lock in.
Okay. Paul, what's the answer?
Not great with video games, I guess. Particularly newer-ish ones.
Okay, so the ideals of Teddy Roosevelt. You're thinking of strength. You're thinking of boldness. You're thinking about a love of nature.
Yeah, outdoorsiness and stuff.
That kind of stuff. That's what they would be focused on, right? John Marston. You would think maybe
first-person shooter, is it, or maybe it is?
Oh, it might be.
I guess.
I don't know. It's probably going to be something with exploration. It's probably going to be something with shooting.
I thought of like Tomb Raider, but that's too early. It's not John Marston. It's sort of an exploration sort of thing, and outdoorsy kind of stuff, which makes me think of Roosevelt. But
it probably is first-person shooter because it says point of view character, so point of view first person. Unreal 2 is way too early. Counter-Strike is too early. Half-Life is too early. This feels like it's going to be an adventure game, a discovery game. And I really wish that it was Far Cry because that seemed like it was a good answer. But 5th best-selling game of all time, it's Call of Duty, Battlefield, Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon. What if John Marston is the real name of Master Chief in Halo?
Is that earlier than that? But
that's way earlier than that. Damn it.
I think he's just Master Chief as well, isn't he?
I know. I'm trying to work with me here.
Yeah, I don't know. I said this is a bad category for me.
All right. Do you want to say Fallout?
I got nothing else.
We're going to say Fallout.
Cool, because you were directly at time.
Yep.
I can see Kent holding his breath.
I was just making sure he didn't Jonathan his way into it. Did not say it the entire time. So
I named a lot of games too.
Yeah, you did. So John Marston is the protagonist of Red Dead Redemption, the first one, and then I believe he shows up again in Red Dead Redemption 2, where I forget the exact plot line, but Arthur Morgan is a great character. In
Western sort of game. Should have thought of that with Roosevelt and all.
Didn't play it. Didn't think of it.
It was so good. 2 was so good.
Your correct answer is indeed what I call Hee Haw Skyrim. It is Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
But Jonathan, I was laughing because somehow Duck Hunt is also very Teddy Roosevelt culture.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Oh, very
That
much.
was
Yeah.
2008 or 2009, though. Just a couple years too early, I think.
No, Duck Hunt's like 1985.
I know.
And also, Drake is Uncharted, I think.
Oh, that is what I was trying to think. Not Far
Yeah.
Cry.
Nathan.
Oh,
Yeah.
if I'd have realized that, I would have said Far Cry. Huh.
But nice job. At the end of round 1, Jonathan and Paul, you have 20. Sarah and Kent, you have 30. Let's get into round 2, question 1. Your category is gardening. Many indigenous tribes of the Americas practiced the Three Sisters method of companion planting. Corn was planted first, then beans grew up the stalks. What third crop was planted at the base, suppressing weeds and maintaining soil moisture with broad leaves?
Okay, I guess we're locked in.
I love your confidence when you say that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I guess we're locked in.
I guess we're locked in.
Kat and Sarah, you can talk aloud.
Okay. We just threw out pretty much everything we can think of.
Uh-huh. So we've run through carrots, potatoes, pumpkins. I think, Three Sisters, I think of Thanksgiving and like corn, beans. I mean, I think it's decorative gourd season.
Right. So we're thinking pumpkins, maybe?
Pumpkins or squash. And I don't think I would not lean pumpkin. I don't think that's in the Three Sisters. Squash makes more sense.
Squash. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that makes sense to me as well. Yeah. If you're okay, I think we could.
Is this what makes up succotash?
I
Are
don't
the Three
know.
Sisters in succotash?
I don't know.
And I know corn and beans. I think squash. I bet.
Yeah.
I'm probably making. I don't know, but it does make sense. It does make sense with the broad
sense.
leaf.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, lock in with
Yeah.
squash.
Okay. Jonathan and Paul, what did you guys see?
Well, my thinking was a lot like Kent's. My first thought was squash, and then I thought, wait, that doesn't have broad leaves. And then I thought, wait a minute, I never actually see them growing, so
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of leaves it has. Then I realized, I think right outside the house I'm at right now, my friend's house here, they've got something like that growing. It's covering half the ground. So maybe it does have broad leaves, and I think it is the other ingredient in succotash, which is my first thought. So we went with squash. A lot of confidence, as you can tell.
For what it's worth, when he said that, succotash is traditionally corn and either lima beans / butter beans, and then tomato, peppers, okra, etc. Not a bunch of squash in there.
Well,
So I play tested this game with my mom, and I just had to say third before she screamed the answer at me. It's indeed squash.
Nice. Oh, all right.
Nice job, both teams.
you know, once you said gardening, I was like, well, we've already had basil, so I'm kind of my wild here.
Oh no.
Let's get into round 2, question 2. Your category is movies.
Okay, that's better.
The 2 lead stars of this 2001 movie recorded their lines in a booth together. But Mary Gibbs was not in the booth. She was still too young to sit still. So the crew followed her around to capture her real giggles and screams. What film was this?
All right, we're gonna lock in.
Cool. Sarah and Kent, you can talk aloud.
Okay.
I was thinking like it'd just be funny if they just attached a microphone to this child and just had her wander around.
I
and
know. And
giggle.
I'm picturing, I think I'm picturing her like in the movie. I think she has like blonde pigtails or something.
Yeah, but I was thinking like, okay, well, it would make sense if they had Sully and Mike Wazowski in the booth, Boo just wandering around, mic'd up.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know the year for Monsters Inc., but that is roughly around the right time, early 2000s.
Yeah.
And then they had Monsters University much later.
Yeah.
I think that makes the most. I don't have anything better.
Right.
It says Screams, so I'm like, okay, that probably not an outright horror movie, but
Equals and Screams.
Yeah, like I think it's probably that's what I would lean towards because I don't have anything better, and we.
Yeah, I think Monsters Inc. is the way to go. I'm not remembering anything.
Yeah, I got nothing. So Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Okay. Jonathan and Paul, what did you guys come up with?
I figured animated and was trying to think of what movie around that time would have a little kid walking around capturing giggles and screams, which I said, oh, maybe like a little kid or a baby. It's like, no, it's babies. You can't follow a baby around. A baby just lays there. So it must be a toddler. And then as soon as I said must be a toddler, I saw Boo in my mind's eye. And I was like, oh, yeah, John Goodman, Billy Crystal. I probably did this together. This is going to be Monsters, Inc. So that's what we said.
Yeah, they actually reused the screams later in Inside Out for Baby Riley.
Oh, wow.
The correct answer is indeed Monsters, Inc.
Yes.
Nice job, both
Okay, thank
teams.
you.
Never actually seen that one.
Oh, it's great. It's
yeah,
great.
it's really cute. Let's get into round 2, question 3, your category, companies.
Companies.
When I read this to my mom, she made such a face. But
oh no.
The first splinter-free toilet paper was developed in Green Bay, Wisconsin by what paper company? It is now a subsidiary of Georgia Pacific, which would not hint to the company's direction.
Yeah, I think we're locked in.
All right.
Okay.
You know, Paul, splinter-free, if you can advertise yourself as the first splinter-free toilet paper, that is a huge advantage in the competition.
Yeah, that's a big get.
Right? I mean, that's like, you've got to be dominating the market at that point. It's like, you can use their paper and wipe your ass with splinters. However, we're soft. We're pure.
And not made from poison ivy either.
We're northern quilted. Or something like that. Yeah, we think we're going northern because it's a direction. It's toilet paper. And it's a directional toilet paper. I think that's pretty much all we got, right, Paul?
Yeah, I mean, northern sounds like I'm bad with company business questions are some of my worst ones. But I do recall northern commercials at some point, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if that makes sense.
We're going to say northern.
Okay. Sarah and Kent, what did you guys say?
Well, it is northern.
Yeah, we said Quilted Northern.
It's Quilted Northern.
Yeah, the splinter free happens because the paper is quilted. Your correct answer is Quilted Northern.
Gotta be Quilted Northern.
Did we have to say Quilted Northern instead of Northern Quilted?
Yes, the company is called Quilted Northern.
Oh, it is.
Wow. Okay. Well, Paul, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. No, I thought just northern. I thought quilted was a descriptor of the.
Me too. Me too.
No, it's Quilted Northern.
That's why I said northern quilted. I thought it was like northern quilted toilet paper.
No.
Wow. Okay. Cool. That's that sucked for us.
Yeah. Well, we were close.
It's okay. So at the end of round 2, Jonathan and Paul, you have 40. Sarah and Kent, you have 60. And we're going to get into round 3, question 1. Your category is sports.
Sports.
And this is a sports event I remember. In the 2003 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons shocked fans by selecting Darko Milicic second overall. 3 of the other top 5 picks eventually played together on the same roster of what team? Here's a bonus for this. Who was the 3rd overall pick?
Just Zahkia, out of curiosity, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but I'm saying it out loud for both teams. Is there an implication that the 3rd overall pick is also one of the 3 players that you mentioned, or is it a non-related person?
I will say the 3rd overall pick is not on the 3 that eventually played together.
Cool. Thank you.
I think we're locked in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jonathan and Paul can talk it out.
All right. So 2003 draft, 3 players that end up on the same team. Actually, now that I say it, it could be. No, it couldn't be. I was going to say first, well, what if it was like Garnett, Pierce, and Ray Allen, but Garnett came into the league before 2003. So this is definitely LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, who all played together on the Miami Heat. So that's our answer for that. The question is really the bonus question here. Who's the third pick? And Zahkia, you may laugh if I say Nowitzki after pounding the table for Nowitzki during the Battle of the Brains about when the one that turned out to be Yao Ming. I was like, I mean, that year, probably Nowitzki. It wasn't Nowitzki.
Did you recognize the Dynasty theme?
No.
We didn't either.
We thought maybe it was Dallas. And so that's what took us to Nowitzki.
Fair.
Yeah.
Is it Yao Ming?
No, Yao Ming was a first overall pick based on that on the question that we missed in that game.
I don't remember that question. Yeah, I don't know.
And it's not the Pistons. I was thinking, what if it's like a Tayshaun Prince, but it's not the Pistons because Darko Milicic. Okay, there's a name running through my head, which may be 10 years wrong, but I feel like there was a draft that had some amazing players and some bad players, and Darko Milicic was never a great player. The other name was Minnesota Timberwolves' Ricky Rubio. Do not know if this is his draft class. It's far enough back to be possible. Probably not right, but that's an answer that we could give.
He later became Secretary of State, so that's something as well.
All right, if you're fine with it, we'll say the Heat with confidence, and we'll say Rubio as our guest for the bonus.
Okay. Sarah and Kent, what did you two say?
Well, definitely correct. This is LeBron's year. So 2003 was LeBron number 1 overall. Wade and Bosh were top 10.
Yeah, Wade's like 5th, and Bosh is a little later,
yeah,
I think.
They're both up there. And then number 3 that year, never the key. I'm glad you asked that question because I would have said one of the two, but that year was also Carmelo Anthony. So he was, I believe he must have been the 3rd pick because the Pistons majorly whiffed.
Yeah, I had dreams about this in 2003. I was so disturbed. I don't know why. I was not even that into basketball, but so your correct answer are the Miami Heat for LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. And the answer of the bonus is indeed Carmelo Anthony. The Pistons picked up Darko Milicic, but they end up winning the next year with their great team in 2004. So we're not.
Think about if they'd have picked Dwayne Wade or Chris Bosh.
Oh, yeah.
My God. That would have been a dynasty.
Sports is my blind side. Thank you, Kent.
No problem.
Very cool. Let's get into round 3. Question 2. Your category is art. The 1903 painting, A Friend in Need, is part of a famous series of works by Brown and Bigelow depicting what?
Are you okay with that, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm really good with that.
Okay, let's lock in then.
Okay, when you said series of paintings in that era, I did think of dogs playing poker.
And I want to go with that. I think that's right.
Okay, I really thought that was one of those names of like, I can't think of it, but when I hear it, I'll know it. Then it's not that, but I could be wrong. Maybe Bigelow is that name. I don't remember being two guys.
There's a very specific one of those paintings that is the most popular, where you see in the foreground of the painting, underneath the front of the table, one dog using his bottom leg to pass a card to another dog. Yeah. That could be the friend in need because he's giving him a card surreptitiously.
And I do like how when I said dogs playing poker, nobody laughed. So that's in case it's not a really stupid answer. I thought it might be.
As soon as you said it, I thought it was the right answer. I've been encouraging you for 2 minutes.
All right, I just really thought I thought some of those names, or I know the artist in the back of my head, and it's not those guys. But I mean, that's a bad thing to stake money on. Not that we have money on this, but.
We're at time.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll go with dogs playing poker because I don't have anything else.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, it's the dog passing the card under the table to his friend, a friend in need. Had that hanging up in the basement at my parents' house.
Yeah.
For forever. It's dogs playing poker.
Okay, well, I'm glad.
Our conversation, Zahkia, we started off, I'm like, could be homeless people. Or farmers. It's not haystacks or water lilies.
After the San Francisco fire or something. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, it could be clowns, like a clown pulling his pockets out.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, it may be dogs, man's best friend. You're like, it could be dogs playing poker. I'm like, oh my God, it's dogs playing poker.
I really thought that was those things where once I heard the name, like that's the guy who does dogs playing poker, and those names did not jump out at me that way.
No, that didn't.
So,
I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't stake too much on that. So, okay, great. All right.
Notes on this. The correct answer is indeed dogs playing poker. 2, when I tested this with my mom, she looked at me and just said, friendship. And just like wiggled her eyebrows at me.
Oh.
Depicting friendship. And 3, Paul, the name you're probably thinking is Coolidge. So he did a dogs playing poker thing, and Brown and Bigelow did like a bunch, like it's a corporate type situation. So they saw that and like, let's make a bunch of things that are themed at that. And then Friend in Need is the one that really picked up because people like the little bulldog with the card in his foot.
Mm-hmm. Coolidge does sound kind of right. That's probably what I was thinking of then. Okay, good. All right.
But yeah, both teams got it. It is dogs playing poker. All right, let's get into round 3. Question 3. Your category is music. Music. And Dane heard this fact on NPR and immediately came home and told me, said, this needs to be in the game.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Okay.
It is pretty good. So your question, K-pop Demon Hunters recently set records by landing 3 singles from its soundtrack in the Billboard Hot 100's top 10. Only 2 other movie soundtracks have done this. One in 1977, the other in 1995. Name either.
There's no bonus, right? Just name one.
Yeah, no bonus. Name either.
Okay, I think we're locked in. Kent?
Are you sure?
Yeah, we can lock in.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Paul, I initially thought that we were talking about animated movies, but it doesn't say that. So my first, 95, maybe Lion King. No, I know Lion King came out in 94. I didn't know when the songs came out, but we don't have to say that because it doesn't have to be animated. So 77, you had a better idea.
Yeah, I immediately thought Saturday Night Fever, which I'm sure had at least a couple. What is it? 3 singles.
It's 3.
Top 10.
It needs to have
it only
3.
need the top 10. It doesn't need to be like number 1 or anything.
Right.
So.
I feel like that's a right answer.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else it really could be from 77. I mean, that's the year of Star Wars, but obviously it's not that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Cantina Band theme hit the top 10. I mean, it should have. It's probably better than most things that year. But
I have no idea what the 95 movie is. Unless it's like singles or something, but I don't think that's top 10.
Probably not. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. I think
Let's say Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah, okay. Let's say Saturday Night Fever. I think
that's what we're going to do.
Sarah and Kent, what did you guys say?
So we basically said the same thing. We were both locked in with Saturday Night Fever for 77. And we were going back and forth on what 95 could be. My thought was Forrest Gump, but we weren't too sure, but we were sure about Saturday Night Fever.
I thought maybe Lion King.
Yeah. Lion King was good
was
too.
all like previously released music from the 60s. So
Yeah. Can You Feel the Love Tonight, Hakuna Matata,
Yeah.
Circle of Life.
Yeah, those all could have done it.
Oh, what happened?
Changes.
Listen, don't try and sing when you've been sick for a week, okay? It doesn't go well. Oh, God.
When we heard Lion King, we're like, oh, yeah, that could be it.
But it didn't matter, so we just need either.
Yeah.
All right. Both teams said Saturday Night Fever. One of the correct answers is indeed Saturday Night Fever.
Woo!
Nice job.
Nice.
The other one is a little bit different. It is not The Lion King. It is not Forrest Gump. It is Waiting to Exhale.
Okay.
Was that one of them was a Boyz II Men song?
Okay. So the 3 were Shoop. Tony Braxton's Let Go, Let It Flow, Let It Flow, Let It Flow. And Mary J. Blige's Not Gonna Cry. So yes.
Wow.
Never would have got
nice.
that one. But, okay.
So I'll tell you guys a small story. I won't be terribly direct, but I inebriated myself last night to try and help me get to sleep because I didn't sleep at all the night before, and I stayed up all day to try and get to sleep. So I inebriated myself and took medicine to try and get myself into a deeper sleep. And I'm going to tell you something. K-pop Demon Hunters is a majestic movie when you are inebriated. There is drama, there is inspiration, there is sadness. I'm sitting here having a mixture of crying, like sobbing and laughing at the same time with Sara sitting next to me. She just starts to feel my chest heaving in weird ways because I'm trying to hold it all in, but I cannot. It was a spectacle.
Jonathan, I was waiting for the Whitney Houston tie-in, and it just did not happen.
Oh no.
Nope. Yeah, no. Anyway, that's a heck of a movie if you you enjoy that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what kind of thing it is. So we're talking about.
I don't want to be more specific, Paul.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
K-pop immediately makes me think, no, not my thing. But then a bunch of people been saying, no, it's really good. So
I mean, it may not be your thing, but the music is great.
I mean,
it's really good.
Getting inebriated is kind of my thing, so I could do that and then watch it. I suppose maybe take a little something else as well. Maybe who knows? I'll look into that.
Enjoy the majesty. So at the end of round 3, Jonathan and Paul, you have 70 points. Sara and Kent, you have 92 points. And we are going to go into our midpoint of state firsts. State firsts. I'm going to tell you a little factoroonie, and you tell me what state it belongs to. It's going to be something related to being first. And there are 5 of them, and these are for 4 points each. What state was the site of the first presidential inauguration? Number 2, in 1948, this state became the first to order a tornado warning. 3, the country's first ski resort, Sun Valley, is in this state. 4, Eastport, located in this state, is the first place in the country to see daylight. And 5, as an independent republic, this state was the first to abolish slavery in 1777. All right, friends, we're at time.
All right, everybody, come up with your answers and get them figured out.
We're locked in. Yeah.
We have an answer for number 3.
I'm going to turn it over to you since you disagree with what I'm saying. Number 1 is the state of the site of the first presidential inauguration. We're going to say New York. A state, the first to order tornado warning. I say Kansas. Paul says Texas. Paul, do you want to give this one to me?
Yeah, take it.
All right, we'll say Kansas. 3, I say somewhere like North Carolina. Paul is going to answer with whatever he wishes for number 3.
Put it all on me. Yeah, I just don't. I want to say further north than that. What do you think of New Hampshire?
All right. 4, we're going to say Maine. I was trying to advocate for maybe stretched out on Cape Cod, might be further east, but we're saying Maine. And 5th, this was really cool. We're going to say Vermont.
Sara and Kent. What did you guys say?
So we were in agreement that New York was just the site of the first inauguration. It was the capital at that point. So for number 2, we were going between Oklahoma and Kansas. We chose Oklahoma. 3, we picked Idaho.
Although New Hampshire does sound reasonable, but because East Coast.
Yeah.
But Sun Valley, there's some sort of valley. Oh, it's Hidden Valley. Or no? I don't know.
Ranch.
We'll find. Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out after this. There's a valley that the ski valley.
We didn't get to talk about that one much because we're concentrating on the others. Aren't just like, what's it going to be? Like, I don't know.
There was so much talking about this.
Well, yeah, but we talk about a lot of this. I don't know. We didn't get a good settlement on this. Kept going back to the other.
All right, Sara, keep going.
4, we said Maine. And 5, after going back and forth, we're like, what was the Republic? What? We finally settled on Vermont.
Okay. So we've got some agreement, some delineation. First, what state was the site of the first presidential inauguration? Everyone was correct in saying New York. In 1948, this state became the first to order a tornado warning. That is Oklahoma.
Right between the two, we said.
We should have split the difference,
Paul.
Paul.
The difference. Yeah, we should have split the difference. Oh, well.
The country's first ski resort, Sun Valley, is in the state. Sun Valley is in Idaho.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah.
Eastport, located in this state, is the first place in the country to see daylight. That is Maine.
Nice.
And as an independent republic, this state was the first to abolish slavery in, I would say 1977. That is wrong. 1777. Your correct answer is Vermont.
Oof.
Wow.
Oof. Nice.
Good job by you guys. Y'all swept that. That was a hard one to sweep.
That is
Sun
very
Valley.
hard to sweep. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have thought Sun Valley doesn't sound like Maine, New Hampshire, but I was just like running out of ideas. And Jonathan kept pushing me away from the west. Like maybe it's out west, but I don't know. I wish we had a year on that one. That would have helped. But anyway,
That was just where my brain instantly went, was Idaho, because I think that's just like a notable ski community,
Yeah.
like where really rich people go.
I've never been skiing out west. I don't want to go because it's going to spoil northeastern skiing for me, and I just don't.
I
don't need that.
was definitely making Paul's job harder as a teammate. That set of questions.
So at the end of the midpoint, Jonathan and Paul, you have 82 points. Sarah and Kent, you have 112.
Are they perfect so far?
I think you just threw down the curse, but yes, they were.
Oh, man.
You just cursed us.
I'm sure you're going to get all the rest right as well. You know?
Freaking
I'm sure
hope
you will.
so.
Yeah. No doubt in my mind you're going to sweep it from here on out.
That's
No
right.
doubt.
Oh
They're not
gosh,
gonna
that's
do
even
it.
worse. That's even more of a
They're
curse.
so good.
Hey, friends, it's Nick, and I have a bit of a surprise. I wrote a book, like an actual novel. Not a spreadsheet, not a quiz, a full-blown, sexy, stylish, heist-filled novel. It's called Pulling Threads, written under the pen name Isla Blake, because this really was a surprise. Here's the story. My wife reads hundreds of books a year, so for our anniversary, I thought, why not write her one? Most people get flowers. I gave her crime, lust, betrayal, the classics. I used a pen name so she'd judge it like any other book, not like it came with a bouquet and a guilt trip. Now it's out in the world, and already beloved by literally tens of people. Pulling Threads is like the Thomas Crown Affair had a love child with a bottle of scotch and a very expensive pair of shoes. There's a hot marketing strategist, a morally questionable love interest, and a plot to take down a fashion empire built on stolen designs. Also, there's spice, like real spice. Don't read it on a plane. It's available now in paperback, hardcover, and Kindle. Just search Pulling Threads by Isla Blake on Amazon. And if you like it, leave a review. And if you don't, congrats. You've joined a long line of people who disagree with me. So go check it out. And let me know if I should start a new career or stick to pretending I know things on the internet. And now, back to the show.
All right, let's get into, let's see if the curse will take effect. I don't know. In round 4.
Here's hoping.
Question 1, your category. In my ride like, Oprah Winfrey kicked off the 19th season of her talk show by giving away 276 brand new vehicles. What was the make and model of the car? A subsidiary of General Motors? Not. Gulfstream.
All right, we're going to lock in.
Kent and Sarah, you have about a minute.
Okay.
So first off, thanks for the curse.
Yeah, seriously, this went where I was hoping it would not go. So thank you. So yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, it's something very not extravagant, like a like a Mercedes or
I think it
Cadillac.
was a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
So
You don't think it was a Bentley?
But it can't be. It's not. It can't be Ford because it's not GM.
No.
But
a
it's
GM.
something. It's something Ford like.
Well, so a Gulfstream is a camper, I believe. So
Yeah.
something associated with camping, or subsidiary of General Motors, not Gulfstream. Or the Gulfstream could be related? Like this is something sailing or.
I'm so sorry, friends. That minute went by really fast.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So GMC. So it's going to be something basic. How about a Geo? How about what was a Geo? Who made Geo?
Oh my gosh.
Or Saturn?
Saturn? Okay.
Just Saturn?
We don't know.
Okay.
We have nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Jonathan and Paul, what did you guys say?
We didn't have a great answer. The one answer that I felt best about, Paul didn't like, but it's the best answer we had. Gulfstream can also refer to the movement of water out in the Atlantic. It could also, I think there's a kind of plane called a Gulfstream, perhaps. Anyway, our best answer was Chevy Malibu. So we said Chevy Malibu.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't that because I thought if we're Chevy Malibu, I'd remember because I think about Repo Man, and that would make me think, and that make me remember it. But I don't have that connection in my head. But maybe I just never knew what it was in the first place. So maybe, I didn't have anything.
Well, Gulfstream does reference the aerospace company, and the category in my ride like a G6.
G6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
what's the company?
The car that Oprah gave away is a Pontiac G6.
Oh,
I don't even remember that car.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah.
Good question. Hard one. Good question, though.
No. That's a good one.
I'm just thinking out there's a car called the G6, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's news to me, too.
I should have asked for the category again. I totally blanked on that.
What was the category?
In my ride, like a G6.
That would have helped.
G6.
I just glossed over that.
Okay.
I don't even get the reference. So.
Feeling so fly like a G6 Far East movement.
It's a song.
No. It's a song.
Yeah.
One hit wonder. It's okay. Well, we'll get into round 4, question 2, your category. Oddly enough, RIP.
Zahkia's getting slizzard over there.
Without even trying. Okay, here's a question. What platform, founded in 2018 but launched in 2020, aimed to give users quick bites of content featuring stars like Will Smith, Andy Cohen, and Adam Devine, only to quickly fold by the end of the year, blaming the pandemic? We are at time, friends.
All right, we're going to lock in our wrong answer.
Oh, okay. So if you're locked in, we'll just have to talk about our also wrong answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I vaguely remember there being a service that sounds like vaguely like this. Probably not even it. That was like invite only. You could interact with celebrities, sort of like this is describing. We ended up just saying Vine because we don't know what this is. I don't remember the name. It's probably not even the right thing I'm thinking of. Anyway, Vine. Wrong answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, totally get it. I was like, did they recreate Vine for celebrities? What is this? No freaking idea. Paul, you suggested something, and I was like, no, it's not that. And then I suggested something. You're like, no, it's not that.
Did I even suggest something? I forget.
I thought you did at the beginning.
I said, sounds like Cameo, but that's still around, so it can't be.
Cameo exists, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so we locked in with Vimeo, and we know that's wrong.
I also appreciate you guys saying co-video. That was really cute.
Co-video, yes.
So yeah, I guess it's 10 points to me.
Again.
Yeah, I know, right? I need to stop. I didn't.
Hey! The jinx worked.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it didn't help us gain on them though. So
no, still it worked.
Doesn't do much good if we miss them too. So
it did good for my heart.
Okay.
What kind of curse is that? It also hurts you. I feel like that's
no. The curse has nothing to do with the team that's already missed one. It is just making sure that you're not the victim of being on the wrong side of a perfect game.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, it is strictly Schadenfreude. It has nothing to do with this.
Oh, I don't feel any Schadenfreude that you guys missed this one. So the answer is in the question a little bit.
Oh.
So give users quick bites of
Quick bites?
this.
Cohen.
This was Quibi.
Quibi. Oh.
Oh, Quibi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe heard of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't remember ever
That's-
hearing about that. Okay.
That's too far in the past with not enough of an impact.
5 years ago. Well, that's too new for me. I'm not good at anything this millennium. So
Yeah, like everyone, like they had that weird marketing campaign where they were saying, "Oh, like let's stop for a Quibi" and stuff like that. No one knew what Quibi was. Then Quibi launched, and then they said, "Oh, well, it's the streaming service, and it has a bunch of famous people on it, and no one used it." And they blamed the pandemic, which seemed really strange because TikTok really kind of took off around
Yeah,
the
we
same
were all
time.
at home. We could have totally used it.
Yeah.
People just didn't understand what a Quibi is, and it seems like even in trivia history, it is.
As a person who existed during that time, I can say that they did not advertise that nearly well enough. I don't even think I ever saw an advertisement for it. I just saw like a name somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Not.
I was wrong, though. I was wrong. I have actually heard of it.
How is it spelled?
Quibi.
Quibi. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen it spelled.
Quick bite. Quibi.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So let's shake that one off. And unfortunately, Paul, you revealed a detail that you're not going to like round 4, question 3, because it's the category more cars.
Oh, well, we don't like that either.
Chevy Malibu.
Shh. Don't give away the answer.
Oh, we can Sherlock this one. Yeah.
Oh, no.
This one does have a little bit of extra spice in it, so maybe you can get to it. Your question: Volkswagen launched the Golf in 1974, but marketed it under different names abroad, including one in North America that shares its name with a Chinese zodiac animal. If it had launched just 1 year later, the car's name would have matched the zodiac year perfectly. What was the name of this car?
What year? Not that that's going to help too much, but
1974.
We're going to lock in.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
That's something.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay, so that puts us on the spot. So now I still haven't even started writing down my zodiac animals.
I know. I'm just like, let's try new zodiacs.
So let's.
All right. So there's like, gosh, what zodiacs? I think there's a tiger that's in the Chinese zodiac.
So monkey, dog,
Monkey.
rabbit, rat, tiger, dragon.
Oh, I think it might be rat. I think it's a Volkswagen. Might be.
Is there a Volkswagen rat or a rabbit?
Rabbit. It's rabbit.
So
It's a Volkswagen rabbit.
Let's keep going. Okay, just to make sure, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
keep going. Snake, probably not. Cock. Can we say that on air? But it's educational. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I only have 8 of them down, but I mean, rabbit seems. Oh, ox. The Volkswagen
Yeah, there's
ox. What am I? I mean, it may not matter because I mean, if you think rabbit is,
I'm fairly certain there was a Volkswagen rabbit.
okay, then honestly, let's just do it. And
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll lock in with rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay, Jonathan, you got this with quickness.
I mean, Paul did too. I was typing in a chat to Joel all my logic for why it was rabbit. Paul got none of that. When I got to our chat, I saw that he had said rabbit, and I'm sitting here trying to justify an answer that he said too. My mother drove a rabbit when I was a little kid growing up. So I didn't know it was a Volkswagen, but I knew rabbit was a car, so I felt good about it. And then Paul, you had an even better reason to know it.
Yeah. Is that? Well, the year's not going to help. They said 74, and then so they said the year later, 75, and that's the one year I know because that's the year I was born.
Ah.
And I am under a rabbit sign for
Nice.
Chinese,
Nice.
so that's I got that purely from the Chinese zodiac perspective.
That's amazing.
It did sound like a
That's
car
so
as well,
cool.
Sound like a card like Dragon didn't seem right, and Snake.
Dragon is 76. I can confirm that.
And Rooster, none of those seem like cars. So
Oh,
rabbit,
I'm a rabbit. Then I'm a rabbit too. 12 years later, I think I am. 1987, I think would be.
Do you not know your own Chinese zodiac
I
sign?
forgot. It's been a minute. I think it is rabbit. I believe it's rabbit.
Yeah, but 12 years later, it would be.
Yeah.
I will say Volkswagen Dragon is a missed opportunity.
Really and honestly, we should have a very dragon-based car brand.
But the correct answer is rabbit. Nice job, both teams.
Thought we stood a chance there of catching up a bit.
I know. 1987 was the year of the fire rabbit.
Yeah.
Period in the Chinese zodiac that ran between January 29th, 1987 and February 16th, 1988.
Wow.
People born at this time are characterized as kind, diplomatic, and attentive, but can also be sensitive, anxious, and hesitant when facing risks.
Man.
So basically everybody.
So that sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Yeah, no, I identify as a fire rabbit, apparently.
Well, I identify as a Volkswagen Dragon because I was born in Year of the Dragon.
Now wagon is dragon.
Always dragon. Beep. All right. So at the end of round 4, Jonathan and Paul, you have 92. Sara and Kent, you have 122. Going into round 5, question 1, your category, tell me a story. The Black Mirror episode Black Museum leans into sci-fi horror rather than magic, but its story was originally adapted from a short story by what man? Also, can I add in a detail here that I meant to put in the question, but I didn't?
Yes.
All right. The story was written in the 80s, the 1980s. 30 seconds, friends.
We'll look in.
Yeah. Okay.
Paul, if you want to say pen, I'll go with you. I think you'd be surprised. I think Copperfield very well could have done it.
I initially had it backwards. I thought it was saying it was more magic and less sci-fi horror because most episodes are sci-fi horror.
So by saying rather than magic,
yeah, it made me think yes,
implying that the person's usually known for magic
or writing about magic or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather go with an author than a magician, but I guess
I think if it's an author.
I don't know that many authors.
I don't know. I don't know if the question's as cool if it's an author. I think it's a surprise answer.
Okay. I guess it could be Copperfield.
And y'all are
totally
at time.
Open. You make the pick.
All right. Making with Copperfield, I guess.
Okay.
I've got really enough.
All right.
When I read the question before you said the 80s, my first answer was Harry Houdini. I was like, I think it's going to be a magician. But then you said 1980s. It's like, crap.
Yeah. Probably not.
Sara and Kent, what did you guys say?
So we actually had a similar conversation. We were like, okay, so is this a person that normally writes sci-fi and is now doing magic? And then we thought, oh, okay, this might be a magician. And then we thought Penn Jillette.
And we did kick around David Copperfield, but
we did.
Wow, what did he do to you?
He put it on. Actually, honestly, his show was kind of boring. I saw it in Vegas.
No.
It was okay. So
wow,
maybe justified.
All right. So while I do give David Copperfield for taking his name from a literary reference, he is not the author in question here. The author paired with Tell Me a Story, Penn and Teller. It's Penn Jillette.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either.
I said the category again later, and it still didn't come back.
Yeah, it didn't occur to me either.
Gosh, she just went right to it. I was like,
I mean, Paul was there
good
too. Damn it!
Yeah, well.
It's okay.
I had no thunder on that at all. I was still thinking of authors who wrote about magic or whatever.
I felt good about it being a magician, but man, you had it, and I didn't go with you.
Yeah, I didn't have any thunder on that.
That was the right instinct going with your magician.
Yeah.
It's hard to say magician without saying musician, isn't it?
Right. A musician. A musician. Okay, nope, not even. Let's
a musician.
Let's go into round 5, question 2. Your category, presidential firsts. The first computer installed in the White House was a Hewlett-Packard 3000, used for databases, press releases, and communications with Congress. Under which president did this leap into automation occur?
You okay with that?
I am.
Okay, we're locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, Paul, if you want to go earlier than Nixon and say Johnson, I'm not going to be upset about it, but I think Ike is too far back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess the communication with Congress thing made me think it's maybe, when you point that out, you're probably not going to use one of those huge sort of, things that take up half a room to,
I mean, programming in the day used to be punching cards and inserting them into the computer, and I don't think they would use that instead of a telephone if they're talking to Congress.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, Nixon covers a lot of years more than, a lot of these other guys do. So,
yep.
You got certainly more than Ford or Carter. So in that sense, you casting a wide, I want to say Nixon. We're sort of,
I think Nixon's a good answer.
One of my personal favorite presidents. So I did write a one-day essay on Nixon for Learned League, but do not remember this fact, but maybe it was in there. I don't know. Maybe
notably my father's favorite president.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah. All right, we're going to say Nixon.
All right, Sarah and Kent, what'd you guys say?
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Was from the moon landing, 1969, Neil Armstrong. 69 was Nixon. Leap was in the question.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything by leap.
It didn't?
No.
Oh, no.
We totally walked down that.
We weren't looking at that anyway. At least I wasn't.
Sorry. No. Leap is just Zahkia being dramatic in speech. That happens sometimes.
All the time, honestly.
Yeah. So the correct answer is Jimmy Carter.
Wow.
Even later.
I thought it was way earlier than that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, my initial thought was either LBJ or Nixon. That's crazy.
I thought you were walking us there.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's get into round 5, question 3. Your category is big bone lick.
Okay. All right.
I know where this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where it is, but I can guess.
So, your question: Kentucky Fried Chicken's first franchise wasn't in Kentucky, but in this U.S. state's capital. So I want the capital.
Meow.
Founded in 1847.
Let me finish the question first.
He's so excited. And nicknamed the Crossroads of the West.
All right. Meow, meow.
Snarf.
Snarf. All right. Are you locking in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Paul. Where was Kentucky Fried Chicken founded?
On the Crossroads of the West, which...
Of course.
Let me look at the question here.
Okay, actually, so...
State capital. So I thought
a little metagaming here. A little metagaming here. I don't know about Crossroads of the West, but the gateway to the West is St. Louis, Missouri, which Kent has extreme familiarity with. So it is very possible that this is Missouri because he was so quick to want to answer.
I mean, Big Bone Lick must be a clue, but we don't know where that is.
I'm really getting stuck on gateway to the West. I think Crossroads of the West would be a Western state, not a way to get to the West. So let's ignore everything east of the Mississippi, right? Are you sure it's not Denver?
It was not a state capital. Colorado was founded or became a state in 1876. So I guess the capital the city could have been founded. It was not a capital at that time.
Exactly.
I think Kentucky Fried Chicken opened that far west, though. That far from Kentucky.
Man, I don't have any freaking idea.
What do you want to say? Pick something.
Well, we got to say something. I'm going to go back to initial thought and say Missouri because this U.S. state capital, so Jefferson City, because Kent's reaction was so strong so fast.
All right, Kent, do you want to explain
I mean, I can explain. First off, ain't nothing found, nothing of value that I'm aware of found in Jefferson City,
It's pretty
Missouri.
small. I know that. Yeah.
Sorry if there are any warheads in
There aren't, 'cause
Jefferson
no one
City.
knows that. Got 10 people.
Not because I'm sorry about what I said. I'm just sorry.
If this is Lincoln, Nebraska, we're never going to hear the end of it from Nikki.
Oh no, Lincoln's lovely. Lincoln is a lovely town. I would not say that about Lincoln. Anyway, so yeah, this was, I don't know if it was like a pop-up or if Colonel Sanders, I can't remember the exact story. Colonel Sanders ventured out west, set up shop. They opened up, maybe it was a franchise with his recipe in Salt Lake City, right like near the Mormon temple. The Mormons, I think, loved it so much that it just took off there. It was a huge hit. And he was like, okay, yeah, I guess I'll open up in Kentucky then. I think that's relative. Anyway, it's Salt Lake City. It's for sure that, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And there's a little hint. The correct answer is indeed Salt Lake City. There's a little hint in the category, like Big Bone. Big Bone Lick is a state park in Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
In Kentucky.
Oh, yeah.
That was that.
But there's also something called a Salt Lick. So, like maybe thinking Salt Lake. Bone. Yeah.
It's on the road between St. Louis and Cincinnati. I believe is Big Bone Lick. So if you're going to Cincinnati,
That's a rather
see it.
oblique clue there, so that wasn't going to help us either, I don't think.
Yeah.
You did.
More often than not, we'll say the right answer even if we don't get it.
All right. So that concludes round 5. Jonathan and Paul, you still have 92. Sarah,
Oh, no.
Sarah and Kent, you have 142. Let's get into round 6. Round 6, question 1, your category. I was told there would be no math.
Oh, man. Okay.
It might be a little bit easier than you think. Maybe. Not to be confused with an epic poem, the Aeneid. An Aeneid, Ennead, refers to a group of how many? You might look to fellowship or justice for the answer.
Yeah. Okay, we can lock in.
Yeah.
Cool.
Paul, I'll name the fellowship. You can name the justices. Frodo, Merry, Pippin, Sam, Gimli, Legolas, Gandalf, Boromir, Aragorn. That's 9. Aragorn.
I know
that's
there are 9 in the
All right, justices. Paul, go for it. No,
I know.
I'm totally
I probably
teasing.
could, but I know there are 9 of each. You know, there's 9 members of the fellowship. They're supposed to be the same number as the 9 Nazgul when they set out from Rivendell and stuff. Not getting into that, but and they're 9 justices on the Supreme Court. So I assume that's what it refers to. If not, then it's really some neg bait there, which I don't think we're going to be getting here. So it's got to be 9.
Okay. Sarah and Kent, what did you guys say?
We said 9.
You guys also said 9.
Who wants to name? Do we want to name all the Supreme Court justices? No?
Absolutely not.
I probably could, but let's not. Your correct answer is 9.
Woo.
Also, the Enneagram is numbers 1 through 9.
By the way, the
Nice.
spelling of
Nice.
Aeneid,
Okay.
the spelling of Aeneid in the question is Ennead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the Enneagram. So yes, 9 is your correct answer. Nice job. All right, let's get into round 6, question 2. Your category, more sports.
Sports.
Since January 2024, the winners of the Men's Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and US Open have been one of 2 men. Name either of them. One's last name is the name of an infamous island if you drop a letter. The other's last name is the name of a 2025 box office hit title if you do the same.
Can we name both for an extra point?
No.
You don't need any extra points, Kent.
Okay, well, we can lock in.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that a meow?
I mean, it's definitely meow. Yeah, I mean, it's
as my dog barks.
Paul, have you watched any tennis this year?
No, but there's someone named Sinner, who's been playing. I think that might be the name of a movie, if that helps. I don't know.
You said named what?
Sinner, I think.
Because it says it would be the name of a hit if you drop a
Sinners,
letter.
the name of a box office. Is there a movie called Sinners? I feel like there kind of was, and Sinner might be the...
One is the last name of an infamous island if you drop the letter. The other is the last name.
So it's probably like Alcatraz. I don't know which letter to drop, though.
It's if you drop a letter from the movie, you get the last name, Zahkia. It's unclear because of the ordering. Okay, thank you. Yeah, then if you think Sinner is a person who did one of these, then we should definitely...
Was that a movie, Sinners?
Sinners is definitely a current movie.
Okay, I think there's a guy named Sinner. I came across that on
it's my kind of guy.
New York Times Connections or something like that, where that was one of the four, and it's one I didn't recognize, but the name stuck with me because it's quite a name. So yeah, I want to go with Sinner.
We're gonna lock it in.
All right, Sarah and Kent, you had meow meows, and you might know both.
Kent had meow meows.
So it's definitely Yannick Sinner is actually correct. So that's good. And then the other one is Carlos Alcaraz.
I figured it was Alcatraz, but I didn't know which letter to take out, so I wasn't going to even try with that one. But Sinner sounded right to me. Okay, good.
Yep.
So
I guess Alcaraz is our answer.
So when I played this with Mom and Dane is like, "Is there a tennis player with the last name Inners?"
I love that. Yes.
And my mom is like, "Is there an Alcatra?"
Good guesses.
So they got the other references, so I had confidence that you guys will get to Carlos Alcaraz or Yannick Sinner.
Oh.
Nice job, both teams. Whew. Let's get into round 6, question 3. Your category, the Oscars. The 2000 musical tragedy Dancer in the Dark starred Catherine Deneuve, Stellan Skarsgård, and this woman who won the Palme d'Or for Best Actress at Cannes. She was not nominated for Best Actress at the Oscars, but was nominated for Best Original Song and performed in a dress designed by Marianne Pajaski. While she still makes music, she swore off acting after the movie, saying it was a difficult and emotionally draining experience.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow. I'm with you.
Kent is like, please stop asking the question so I can lock in.
So I can meow.
All right, Paul. Is this the Swan?
I think so. Bjork was in Dancer in the Dark, and she did the music for it and stuff. I'm pretty sure I just remember. I never saw the movie, but I remember as soon as she said that, Bjork came to mind, and everything after that just confirmed it for me. So I think it's... Let's not look at the question. Actually, let me look at this question here. I mean, yeah, the swan dress and everything.
It sounds like a good answer to me.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to say Bjork. Bjork.
Okay. All right, Kent and Sarah. Meow, meow.
Meow.
Sarah had that. Sarah, go.
Yeah, we said Bjork. Said Bjork. Yep.
Oh, it's not so quiet because the answer is Bjork.
Is that the category?
No, the category is.
Oh, it was just Oscars. That would have been.
Yeah.
It's not so quiet. Shh. Yeah, that would been fun. Yeah, your correct answer is indeed Bjork. Both teams got it. Whoo! So, at the end of round 6 and going into the gauntlet, Jonathan and Paul, you have 122 points.
Okay.
Sarah and Kent, you have 172 points. Your category for the gauntlet is So You Want to Talk About Mothers?
Do I?
Okay.
I'm not sure I do, honestly, but... All right, we can strategize here.
All right, our wager's locked in.
Should we just do the... Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we're going to lock in with that number that you see right there.
Yes.
Yes, I see that number.
All right.
I am so fighting the urge to sing right now, but let's get into the gauntlet. So your gauntlet in the category, so you want to talk about mothers. First question, Frozen, Nothing Really Matters, and Sky Fits Heaven appear on Veronica Electronica, a 2025 remix album of a 1998 album, a Best Pop Album winner, and Album of the Year Grammy nominee that originally used Veronica Electronica as its working title. Who is the pop artist behind this album?
We're going to lock in our answer.
Our answer is locked in.
All right, question 2 of your gauntlet. Very simple. Birthing the Olympians, she is the Greek goddess of motherhood.
All right, we're going to lock in our answer.
We're also going to lock in.
Nice. Question 3 of your gauntlet. Mother dough, also known as starter dough, works through fermentation. When yeast interacts with flour and water, it produces carbon dioxide and ethanol, while the bacteria produce this acid that gives sourdough its distinctive sour taste.
I mean, we'll lock in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know some science, but not this kind of science. Sure. I mean, I got nothing better.
All right. Our answer's locked in.
Okay. So it's time to collect some answers. So for the first question, Frozen, Nothing Really Matters, and Sky Fits Heaven all appear on Veronica Electronica, and that is by who? Jonathan and Paul. What did you guys say?
You know, Paul, about halfway through after we answered and locked in, I remembered that the Hit Parade episode that focuses on Madonna's late career is called Veronica Electronica. So that gave me some real support for my thought that it was probably Madonna.
Might be the right answer.
Yep.
Then. Yeah.
So we said Madonna.
Okay. Sarah and Kent, what did you guys say?
That was way more thunder because that's actual knowledge.
Yeah.
But I was just going there based on that makes sense. And the theme is mothers, and Madonna fits that particular theme. It's before Lady Gaga was the mother of monsters. That was like 2008, I think it was.
Yeah. This is before all of the modern pop stars except for like Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm.
And that's barely, on them. So yeah, Madonna made sense.
Okay, let's get into number 2, Birthing the Olympians. She is the Greek goddess of motherhood. Sarah and Kent, what did you guys say?
I was just like, well, actually, but it's probably actually right. I mean, so I thought she was a Titan, but Rhea is Rhea and Cronus are the Titans, and then I guess that would mean that Rhea birthed the Olympians. So, Rhea.
Okay, and Jonathan and Paul, what did you two say?
Yeah, that was our thinking as well. Like Jonathan said, Rhea, and I was trying to come up with a name, and he said, "Yeah, that's what I was thinking of." And she was the the question: are Titans gods? And I think in general, people throw the terms around together as they're. Yeah, we went with Rhea, Kronos as well, father of Zeus, and some of those.
I'd like for you to go up to Rhea and tell her she's not a goddess.
Oh, I'll do that.
Yep. All right. And the final question of the gauntlet, mother dough is made through fermentation, and that is when yeast interacts with flour and water, making carbon dioxide, ethanol, and what acid that gives it its distinctive taste. Jonathan and Paul, what did you guys say?
Not a damn thing. We didn't. I mean,
something.
golly, this was not either of our wheelhouses. We named things that obviously were not right, and finally we settled on a type of acid that we know exists that we don't know anything about, other than the fact that it exists. It might kill you. It might make you Superman. I don't know. We said boric acid.
Okay. And Sarah and Kent, what did you guys say?
Not sure exactly if that. Well, we said lactic acid, but I'm not sure if boric acid would actually kill you. I don't think it'd be.
If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. That's what I've been told.
Isn't that borax?
Probably.
Billions
Yes.
and Borks. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I don't think you'd want to
I put
drink
borax in my
borax.
cereal. Come on. What are you talking about?
But so anyway, this is the anaerobic respiration for the bacteria. It's like when you're running and your muscles aren't getting enough oxygen, they switch to anaerobic metabolism and you build up a lactic acid. That's why your muscles hurt. Same kind of principle. With the bacteria, they produce lactic acid. That's what makes it sour.
You're some doctor or something like that. Is that what you're saying?
We talked about when things go bad.
Avid bread maker.
Acid was right there. Neither one of us even came close to saying.
I kind of thought of that. Lactic. I know lactic acid.
You don't tell me you thought of it because you sure didn't say it.
I know I didn't say it.
If you'd have said it, we would have gone with it.
No, yeah, that's the acid. I know it's the acid that builds up when you run and stuff like that, which seems like a very different sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, it was in the back of my head. I didn't say it out loud. I think I just dismissed it without even really thinking. I don't know. But anyway, sorry.
I still have to make a reveal.
Yeah, well.
So let's start with what you guys agreed on. Veronica Electronica is a 2025 remix album by Madonna. Very good job, both teams. Veronica is Madonna's confirmation name, and she likes it. So, yes, Veronica Electronica is an alter ego of Madonna. And then Madonna means mother. Birthing the Olympians, the Greek goddess of motherhood is indeed Rhea. Nice job, both teams. And this is where we split.
Can't wait to find out which one of us is right. I don't know.
I mean, it could be neither, but
Could be neither.
Yeast interacts with flour and water. It produces carbon dioxide, ethanol, and one team, it's right. It is lactic acid.
We needed to get that one right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
We meatloafed it.
Yeah. So, Sarah and Kent, you did clear the gauntlet. It doesn't come down to wagers, but Jonathan and Paul, you were trailing going into the gauntlet. What did you wager?
What did we wager?
We thought that the two best wagers would be 100 or 0. Truly, 0 would be a fine wager here because they have pressure to try and get above the lockout score, which would put them below us if they missed it. But Paul wanted to have some skin in the game. I'm good with Alberto 100, and that's what we went with.
Okay. Sarah and Kent. I forgot. I forgot and remembered your wager.
Yes.
But please tell us.
Well, we needed, if we did some math, I think we needed 68 to lock you out.
Mm-hmm.
So we did bet 69.
Yep.
Nice.
Well done.
Nice.
See, that 0 was a solid wager if they'd have missed it, but there's
it would
no
have been.
chance they're missing any questions this century.
Well, I think it's not that they're missing some that we don't miss as well. It's just how the game's going. So, anyway, we should have bet 1. Oh, well.
So, with a final score of 241 to 22, Sarah and Kent, you have won this game. Nice job.
Well done.
Nice.
You guys destroyed that game. That was not an easy game. That was a challenging game on purpose, and you guys did great.
Thanks to Kat. Oh gosh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, they told me to crank up the capsation, and I did.
Oh, speaking of which, I had some shishito peppers last night that almost killed me. I was like, they're shishito peppers.
Wow.
What's a shishito pepper, and why did it almost kill you?
It shouldn't.
It was just. It shouldn't. It's not usually spicy. I'm wondering if they switched out
like with
the strain.
something else.
Oh my
More
God.
capsaicin.
Mm.
All right.
There's a place by me that makes blistered shishito peppers that are delicious, but
These
they're
are
not
great.
spicy at all.
Well, guys, that was a fantastic game. Before we go, we'd like to give everybody a chance to do shout-outs and promote causes that they care about. Kent and Sarah, you guys are our winning team. Kent, we'll start with you.
Okay. Shout out to my wonderful wife, Rachel, who was in here earlier. I'm not sure if she'll show up in the final cut.
I think she has to.
Yeah, right? And then to my Battle of the Brains team, Brian, Mark, and Emily and Will Gilbert, and we had a newbie this time, Jackie Shine. So we had a fun time. I'm hoping to run it back again next year.
All right, very cool. All right, Sarah, over to you.
Yeah, I'd like to shout out my family, my parents, my brother and sister, in-laws, everybody. I love you all. And everybody just be nice to each other.
All right. Paul, over to you.
Oh, okay. So causes and stuff. But I will shout out to friends and stuff. Shout out to my friend Sam, who's let me use his Get set up here because I don't have a mic for my computer. So I use this podcasting computer here, and I've shout out his podcast, Pod Against the Machine, which is a Pathfinder role-playing thing, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Never actually listened to it myself because I don't really listen to podcasts. And actually, I will take so much shout out to or whatever my friend Becky, who died a few days ago or last week, and have her funeral tomorrow. So dedicate this episode as much as I can to her. And on that high note, I'll pass it over to back to you guys.
Really just sorry to hear that, Paul.
Yeah, it was quite a surprise.
I understand. All right, guys. That is a good reminder that life is short and you never know what's going to happen. So tell your people that you love them so that they know. Okay? And that is going to wrap us up. So for Paul, for Sarah, for Kent, and Zahkia, my name's Jonathan, and this has been episode number 548 of Trivial Warfare, where it's not just trivia, it's war. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Trivial Warfare. Be sure to check out the revamped TrivialWarfare.com as your one-stop shop to submit questions, join the community, and get access to over 150 archived episodes. Warm It Up was written and performed by Matthew Stevens. This episode was edited and produced by me, Joel Sharpton. For help with your podcast, visit ProPodcastingServices.com.
I think it's been 8 years since I've been on a regular episode.
Yeah, I'm always on the B side. I've only done 2 Shakespeare episodes, and then the first one I was on with Jonathan back after Geek Bowl. What was our first
Seattle?
Geek Bowl? Was that like 2017?
2016, I think. 2016 was Seattle.
I think it was 17.
Was it?
But yeah.
Is that the one where Nick successfully named every song in order off of the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack?
That was the first one that Liz hosted. That was the sober one. Yeah.